Ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak kicks to Bosh. Out to the right wing. Freak dishes to Laverne. And another basket for Miami.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Celtics shooting 43% for the game. And stolen by Freak. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And Thomas, here we go. No good from 11 feet.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Freak passes to Laverne. And the Heat, another three.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Outside Thomas. Inside. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Thomas. 9 points for Jared Sullinger.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Freak with it. Thomas is there. And Count Kowalski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So Boston ends up going with a new group, and a new group in for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Laverne. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Now here is Harris. And Winslow pulls it down. Here's Johnson, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Johnson's got 5 now.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And a wide open look for Freak. And the Heat, another 3.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Withy gets the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Sullivan, the pass to Rozier. Passes it to Harris. Johnson outside. Boston needs to get off a shot, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. On the 4 for Miami. Freak in a 2-guard. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosh at center. Then there's Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the point guard position.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
It's stolen by Harris.
Get the ball inside.
3-on-3. He feeds it to Crowder. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Thomas with the ball. Sullinger a screen on Lawson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mickey. Miami grabs the miss.
You got it. Let's get
Here's
the ball
Freak.
inside.
Kicks it to Bosch. Dishes it to Lawson. Expanding his range. It's hauled in by Thomas. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by... Freak. And now 24 points for Chris Bosch.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Mickey. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Boston with it. Thomas a screen. They double him with Freak. Pass to Mickey. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Thomas against Lawson. Thomas goes in. That one goes. Count. Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And that one's good. And it's now 26 points for Chris Bosch.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Feeds to Thomas from outside the arc, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
And Thomas over to help. Freak kicks to Bosch. The feed to Freak. Lawson in the corner from deep. Shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Crowder the pass to Sullivan. The dish to Crowder. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Rebound Boston. And here is Thomas. And the pass to Sullivan. Back to Thomas. No one near him. And it's Miami with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Bosch. He kicks it to Freak. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for Bosch. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Mobley, he's covered by Bosch. Pass to Sullivan. Outside for Thomas. Launches a three. That's good. Thomas got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Mick Roberts' shot is good. Boston's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. 1:49 left in the fourth. The shot is off. Bosch with some nice D. Miami's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Johnson outside for Lawson. To the right side. Freak dishes to McRoberts. Tries a three. Great D that time from Thomas.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Outside Thomas. Shoots. Off on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith,